Hey, busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Jessica, and it's Monday, which means I have a winner for the cup. So I'm very excited about it, and we are still in the Christmas theme, of course, because Christmas is a very long time. So, going ahead and doing that, we're going to go on right on to project number 1. So this has been in my mind since last year, actually, and it turned out way bigger than I actually thought it would because of where I wanted to put it. I probably ain't going to be able to put it there now, so I'm going to have to find another place to put it. But the concept is cute. It didn't turn out the way that I planned for it to turn out because, like I said, the frame of this has become way bigger than my actual board. So, but you'll see it still turned out really cute. I like it, and we are going to use it with the decorations in our house. And so what I did is I went to Dollar Tree. Now, last year, when I found these square ones, I bought 4 of them. Really needed 5, so the 5th one, by the grace of God, and only by the grace of God, I found one left this year, but it's not plastic like these ones. It's actually the metal one. So it's a little bit off, but it's still square, and it's still pretty much the same size. It's just not as thick. It still worked, but I like the way it turned out, just not where I originally wanted to put it, which was on the coffee table. It's pretty big. So I just go ahead and I hot glue all 4 of those pieces together. And then for the little wire one, which is right there, I go ahead and glue it to the top. So if you don't know what we're making right now, we're making a present. But it's not going to be just any type of present. Now there's a reason. I was going to seal off the bottom of it to make it an actual solid structure. Well, it is pretty solid. It's not too shabby right there. But I had a 12 by 12 board that did not fit in here. This is probably about a 13 by 13 or a 14 by 14 because it didn't work. It did not work the way I wanted it to work. So I had to improvise on this one, and then this is where we're just winging it. We're just winging it. We don't have a plan at this moment. What you're seeing going on now is ribbon because we are going to make it look like a present. And this is the plan. And then after the ribbon goes on, it's not the plan. Well, I had a vision and it kind of came right, but like I says, I guess it worked out better this way because the bottom is not solid. You could go ahead and make any type of scene and then just put the present over the scene. And that's what we're going to do. We're making a little Christmas tree present scene. I bought the Christmas tree last year at Joann's when it was like on sale and I only paid a couple bucks for it. Normally this tree is like $30, which is crazy because it's a small tree. It's not like, a tree that you put in your house around, it's crazy for $30. See that tree? That tree originally cost $30. That is nuts. Like, seriously, I only paid a couple bucks for it because I try not to pay full price for anything because that's just how I am, And so, yeah, when I saw $30 and when I saw it was like almost 90% off, I think, it was only a few bucks and I was like comfortable with that. So I didn't put the original square piece wood that I was going to do because it's very thick and it lifted the tree up and it was poking through the ribbon on the present part. So here what I'm doing is I'm measuring out slats to make it look like hardwood floors. And that is what we're doing. I originally started with a pencil. It wasn't light enough, so I did a pen and it did pretty well. See? Now it looks like a little hardwood floor. And this is where I was like, oh yeah, there's tags on there still. I should have showed you the price. It's ridiculous, crazy, $30 for that. $29.99 to be exact. But yeah. So I just go ahead and hot glue it down for immediate hold and then tacky glue it down with Aleene's tacky glue for permanent hold. And then I take some fuzz ribbon that I got last year from Joann's, I believe, because I bought it at the same time I bought that crazy $30 tree. But anyways, so I'm trying to make a tree skirt. Because what we're doing is we are just making a little Christmas tree with presents, scenery around it. And I guess it works out perfect this way because then if I wanted to make like, Santa Claus sitting in a chair next to a fireplace, I can go ahead and do that and then just put the present over it and it all works out pretty well. Now this is going to be going in my living room because my living room is Santa, Mrs. Claus, trees, reindeer, all that stuff. That's the theme of that. And so yeah, I can go ahead and make any type of scenery and then just put the present over it. And if I decided I wanted to make a snowman, I could put the present over the snowman in the dining room. It's a cute concept. I thought about this last year and I've been waiting for a whole year just about to make this. And even though it wasn't the original plan, it still worked out, and I think it turned out quite lovely. It's very cute. I could probably did better on the tree skirt, though. Yeah, next time I'll use just fabric. And then there's the little presents. I got those this year, just a couple days ago at Hobby Lobby. And let me know what you think. Have to put it off at an angle because you really can't see it because of the ribbon. But let me know what you think about this. I put a little bow on top and then just, covered the middle of the bow with berries that I got from my mom a long, long time ago. So I want to go ahead and take the moment to thank every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are just absolutely amazing, and everybody knows you're the best in the world. I'm not kidding, though. You are, and thank you. Okay, so now on to project number 2. Now this one, it turned out okay. I don't know. I think I'm being really hard on myself. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm losing a lot right now. So bear with me. I I cut that out on my Cricut, and it's actually from Cricut Design Space. And after I got done with it, I realized that when I started tracing it out, because you can't really see it. So I started tracing it out with one of my acrylic pens that I got from Temu. And I got those houses from Michael's and I painted them different colors. Now the 2 greenhouses, they're supposed to be different colors, but yeah, they look very, very similar. One was from Waverly, which is moss, and the other one is, I'm trying to go through all the paint. Oh, Hello Hobby Chalk Sage. And they look absolutely almost identical. So I painted those houses different colors, and then I put down the little stars. And it was seeming kind of plain for me. And this is why I was just like, oh my goodness, everything's falling apart. And I was like, I can't show this. Just me being, cruel to myself. Because, we are our own worst critics. Some people try to be, but can't be mean to somebody who's mean to themselves, I guess. Well, it turned out pretty nice. But here's where I realized that the reindeer, 2 of them are taking off and the other ones are just standing there. And I'm just like, are you serious? None of them are flying. The back ones are just standing there, kind of like, Caltrans when they're working on the road. And you're sitting in traffic waiting for a while, and then all of a sudden you finally get through there and there's like 10 guys just standing there and one guy actually working. That's what I feel like the reindeer are doing right now. The two front ones are flying and the other ones are just Caltrans workers waiting for whatever. If you're a Caltrans worker, no, I'm just teasing. But here in California, that's how it is in California. So then I go ahead and take the hot glue that I really don't care much for because it's generic and it's very stringy. And I just go ahead and do the same concept with the gingerbread that I did here. And I just go ahead and outline it and then paint the glue on the houses and on the bottom of the houses with my Waverly chalk paint in white. And then after I was doing this, I realized that I actually bought puff paint. And I was like, I could have just used the puff paint. But according to the other crafters, it takes a long time for the puff paint to actually adhere or dry. So let me know what you think of this one. And yeah, in the end, I think it turned out kind of cute. I got that little bow years ago when I was making cards. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Go ahead and follow me on all of my social medias. The links to them will be in the description box below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. What you waiting for? Okay, on to project number 3. Now this one is a pretty easy one. I saw it, and this is also from Cricut Design Space, and I fell in love with it. The reason is because it's, first what I do is I go ahead and paint it in my Hello Hobby chalk paint in Moonstruck, because I'm kind of running out of my white chalk paint. But this one turned out very nice. And then that is why I fell in love with this. It's Believe. Now, the only reason why we have this season is because of Jesus Christ. And the only reason why I am where I'm at is because of Jesus Christ. I know I'm a sinner, and I know that I don't deserve his love, but for him to love me anyways, you know, it really makes me, you know, tear up, because I owe everything to him. Everything. So this is, you know, and here I am saying, you know, a lot again. I don't know. I am who I am, and I speak the way I speak, and I don't go by script. I just start talking as if I'm in a room full of friends, which, you know, I feel like I am with, you know, my subscribers and my viewers and people who understand my quirks and flaws and everything like that. You know, that's fine. But, yeah, so this one, even though I tried to make it a little bit more Christmassy, because, yeah, it could be the snowy, you know, stuff. I mean, we get snow in January. Sometimes we get snow in May, which is not really cool, but, like, May, my flowers are coming in, and then it snows. Like, that's terrible. But, I put a little bit of color in there because I wanted a little bit of pop of color. So, after I glue down those, snowy eucalyptus leaves, I go ahead and take off 3 of the little berries, and then just to give it a pop of color. Now, even though I tried to make it Christmassy, this could be something that I will probably keep up all year long, just because I love my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He is absolutely amazing to me, and in my life, he is number 1. So let me know what you think about this one, and yeah. I hope you guys like it. I did distress it, and then I put some antique wax on it and then wiped it off, so it kind of gave it like that withered, dingy look. So now on to the moment that you all have been waiting for. This right here is the winner of the cup. And now I'm just going to show you guys that there was only 8 of you at this time, which is fine, you know. I put each one of your guys' names into my hat. That hat I made, I sublimated that hat. And I shake it up real good. I tried to get a little crazy because one tried to fly out. They're like, I don't want the cup. No, I'm kidding. Right there, see? But then decided they wanted the cup. So then I just go ahead and do that. And I close my eyes. And I'm swirling around. And the winner of the cup is Miss Barbara Jenkins. Thank you so much, Barbara, for watching and for, you know, putting your entry in to win this cup. I really appreciate it. So, woohoo! Congratulations, Miss Barbara Jenkins. I really appreciate you watching, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. You are absolutely one of the best. Okay, so now on to, not projects, the final review of all of them together. So there's the big old Christmas tree present, and there's the Santa flying, well, 2 of the reindeers are flying, the other ones are just standing there. I can't get over that. Over the village. It's cute. I like it. It's grown on me. And then my one that I absolutely love is the Believe. You know, with the cross. Fell in love with it and had to do it and wanted it, so I did it. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, watching or clicking on this channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. There's like 89% of you guys that are watching the videos but not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Come on over and have some fun. But until I see you again, which will hopefully be Friday, God bless you guys. Bye.